Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're gonna have fun today. I feel like we have fun every day. Grab yourself a cold drink or a nice hot drink, whichever you prefer. And sit back, relax, and let's get crafting. Okay, so today we are going to be using 3 of these Dollar Tree snowman ornaments from the, I already said Dollar Tree. We are going to be using one of these long signs that I have already taken outside and spray painted, and it said Easter on it. But I have already covered that with spray paint. We are going to be using some of this, what do we call this? Ribbon. They're just calling it ribbon. I've never worked with this before, but when I hauled it, I thought it would be nice snow for a background, so that's what we're going to try today. Sticks from your yard, or in my case, from New Hampshire. And I have a little wooden star you can also get at the Dollar Tree. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going, oh, and I did want to use some faux snow, so I need to put you on pause to do faux snow. But the first thing I want to do is take my biggest stick, and I'm going to put this piece aside for a moment. Can you guys see the Christmas tree? Something happened to the footage. Anyway, so sorry you didn't get to see the finished Christmas tree. It's adorable. We have our faux popcorn and cranberries on it, and all our little decorations. First thing I want to do is make a tree out of this, okay? And so what we're going to do is take some of these picks from the Dollar Tree. They call it wired garland. We're going to take those, and I think, let me see, we need to make a tree, but we want very short boughs. So I think I can probably separate this into 3, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna separate it in half, and then I'm just simply going to take it and twist it around my stem. Like that. I didn't do a very good tight job of that, but that's what I'm gonna do all the way up my, and I want my branch to curve a little bit, so I'm making sure that that's my side. So now I'm just gonna go up a little bit more, twist like so. And I don't know how many I'm gonna use. I guess it all depends on your stick or your snowman. Mine's about 18 inches long. Oh, I forgot to cut this one in half. I was like, what's different about this one? My stick is about 18 inches long. It's a little taller than my snowman, but it is also going to be sitting up a little bit on faux snow. I wish I had 3 hands. I would be holding this side down a little bit longer, or a little bit wider. All right. Do the next one. And I want this tree to be sparse and primitive. You know, it's just supposed to look like a little primitive. I'm going to fix this one. I don't know if I just didn't wrap it in half. I think we'll have to go back and give these some glue too. But I'm going to just go to the next piece because that's all twisted up. Fold it in half. Get my measurement. And I think it's important that these be the same on both sides, even though I think I'm going to be cutting it off a little bit. kind of a Charlie Brown tree. You know, that's what I'm going for here. Put another one in here. Move that one up a little bit. All right, we're almost done. I think we're only going to need maybe 2 more, which will be perfect. Cut this one in half. My roommate is home today, so if you hear her coming in and out, or if you hear noise in the background, that's what it is. All right, and now I'm going to put this next one up on the very, very tip. Twist it tight, and then we're just going to trim these off. So, of course, can you see what we have? I definitely have to give them a little glue. So before we trim them, let's position them and give them a little bit of glue here on the back, because they want to move around. So we're just going on and giving it a little bit of glue in the back. Here's my roommate now. I was just telling everybody that they might hear noise in my background. And here you come. She's busy doing yard work out there. We did a lot of yard work yesterday, and I guess she didn't punish herself enough, so she's out there doing some more today. Alright, so I should have used the cool temp maybe, because I see these boughs are melting a little bit. But once these are positioned on, I'm just going to trim it. I'm not shaping it. I just want them shorter. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be on this board, and it's going to be coming over from the side like this. Some of them will be sticking out, and some of them will be sticking out this way, but I want them shorter than they are right now. That's why I was thinking I could probably get one of these long boughs in 3, because that would have probably been the perfect size, but then I probably wouldn't have had space to twist. So we're just going to let this set for just a second before we pull and tug on it. Get our mess put away here. So happy Monday, everybody. I hope that you all have a great week this week. Alright, so now I'm just going to trim these up. I have to go to the post office today. I'm going to do some grocery shopping. I hate that chore. I don't know, tell me in the comments whether you like grocery shopping or not. Some people do. Some people love going shopping. Like, I love going shopping, don't get me wrong. I love to go shopping for fun stuff. But, see how short I have those now? That one's not really glued yet. Let's give that another little... Alright, so see how short I have those on that side? I'm going to try to match it now on this side. And if you don't want yours this short, you can use a different board, or you can just have them sticking out. But I'm making this look like we have some snowmen in the forest decorating a tree for themselves for Christmas. That's the look I'm going for. Alright, and then you get these weird little pine needles, the little plastic pine needles that don't come off with the wire, so I'm just going to snip those off, clean that up a little bit, get the crazies gone here, get all the little wiry sprigs cleaned up, especially on the side of my snowman. So that's it. Really simple as that. That is our tree. Let me put you on pause for one moment. I want to get some more snow, and I'll clean up my mess, and we will be right back. Okay, so I cleaned up my mess. I got the faux snow I'm going to use. I think we might use some of these little snowballs too. They're not really, excuse me, they're the glitter vase filler. But I opened up my package of this stuff and it's really see-through. So when I put it down on my board, you're not really seeing the specs that I want to see on here. So I thought we would take a little bit of Blue Bonnet by Apple Barrel and mix that up in a little cup with some water, really water it down, and just smear this board a little with some blue coloring, just to make that blue and that pop. I want this to look like snow. You probably can't even see the specs. It's so it's like tulle, and it is so I don't know, it's very, very see-through. So I'm just going to mix a little bit of water in with my paint. That's what I have in that little spray, and I got my cart rolling away on me. And then I'm just going to mix this up with my paintbrush to water it down. I might need a little bit more water. I really don't want this painted. I want it more like a blue stain. I've already painted it white with spray paint, so this probably will be good right here. So we'll give this a little bit of blue paint, and then we will dry this up, and we will continue our beautiful little craft here. And I'm going to put you on pause just to save time, and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I did. Kind of like a whitewash, only blue, right? Very watery. Just enough to give it a little color. Had I known, I probably would have not spray painted this white first. I would have just gone for the blue. And I also want to say it's going to be daytime in my little snowman forest, but what also would look nice is a navy blue for a nighttime look. So now we're going to take this, I'm going to call it tool, and we're just going to put that, and now you can see the snow effect on it. You might not, but I can. So we're just going to attach that right here on the back. And I guess we'll hot glue it, but I'm going to use this. You know what we're going to do? Hot glue it, and we'll put a popsicle stick down on top for a little anchor. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, I just have to cut a little bit of the popsicle stick off at the end here, so it doesn't hang over. But we're going to use the cool temp. I'm just going to put that over, and we are going to need these holes at the top, but we can poke a hole through this, no problem. So I'm just going to adhere that. Now Vicky, one of my subscribers, hey Vicky, mentioned in the comments that she would really like to see me zoom in. And Vicky, I am working on that. Just so you know, I am definitely working on that issue. I'm still new at all of this, and I'm 57 years old and all self-taught. So I am definitely working on that, because I would like to be able to zoom in as well. So I want you all to know that. Can you see the dots? It's going to be adorable. Anyways, trust me. All right, so I just need to cut this off and do the same here to the bottom. Let's get our popsicle stick cut. Yeah, I would love to. So I'm very technically challenged, let me tell you. I'm surprised I'm even on YouTube doing what I'm doing is amazing, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just found YouTube during the pandemic, and I had just lost my life partner. And so I'm like, okay, and I saw all these crafters, and I was a crafter myself, and then the crafters just lifted my spirits. I was so depressed and lonely because nobody at the time, in the beginning of the Rona, nobody was allowed in or out. My daughter was going shopping and bringing all my bags and leaving them at the door. I love that. I love that. All right, so that's all we're doing. We're not going to do any more gluing. We're just going to secure it underneath. Now, I am going to put my tree on here. I'm going to have to work sideways, I guess. I'm going to put my tree on here, but I'm going to use some of this mop head we have left over as some faux snow at the bottom. So I am going to cut that, and I'm going to glue it on, and then I'm going to flip it. This board's kind of big for me because I'm getting closed in because it's Christmas, that's all. So let's just put our our glue right down here at the bottom, and then add our snow, and then we can trim it and tuck it over and see what needs to be cut and trimmed. You know what I mean? So we're just going to put that at the bottom. I'm probably wasting some. I should have went to the edge. Don't do what I do. I'm just here to inspire you. Don't waste your whole thing. Start on the edge. Alright, and now I'm just going to cut this. I wonder if my pinking shears will help at all. If it doesn't, nah, it's going to shred. It is a shredder when you cut it. That's the only problem with this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Got that all off of there. Yeah, it is a shredder for sure. That's the only thing I don't like about it. So now I need a good glue stick. I'm going to put a long one in here so I don't have to keep doing that. And then I'm just going to pull and tuck, and do it. I'm going to do as tight as I can. You know what I need, I'm out of is, and I have been out of it for a long time down here in the craft room, probably about a year since last Christmas, is some hairspray. I used to keep, what is that, hair net or something like Aqua Net down here. If I had that right now, I would spray the ends here, and that would definitely help this. And another good thing to do is hit it with some Mod Podge, but so it doesn't fray. But the hairspray is a great crafting tool. I used to use it a lot on my tumblers too for glitter, but I've been out of it, and I actually looked for Aqua Net about probably a month ago at Walmart, and they've changed everything up in my Walmart. Now they have the shampoo and all the hair stuffs together. So if you're looking for Garnier hairspray, you're going to look for the Garnier shampoo, conditioner, and all their products are together. Well, Aqua Net doesn't have other products, so they don't sell that now at Walmart because I haven't found it. I'm going to keep looking. I'll get back to you on that, but I haven't been able to find it. Alright, so there's our faux snow at the bottom. Now we're going to put our tree on. Tuck his little... And I want my stick as far over as I can get it. And I know my things are going to be hanging off, but I'm okay with that. So let's start by putting his trunk down here under the snow and placing our tree where we're going to want him. Oops, I guess I got to go a little further. There go. So this is just growing out of the snow. And then we gotta glue this down wherever we can find a place that it's gonna touch good. And it's gonna be very important because it's a stick and it's not gonna be flat. So just put it down and hold it as long as you can. So I think what I'll do for time's sake is go ahead and glue my tree down, and once it's all nice and secure, I will come back and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it already. All right, so now we are going to put this aside for a second. Put this beside me. And we're going to take our little snowman that we got from the Dollar Tree. And I already took one of his hats off before because I wanted to make sure that we could take the hats off and they would be okay if we did that. So I'm going to take all of their hats off except for one. So I guess I'll take this one off. And I also am going to be taking their arms off and giving them stick arms because they have these really dumb, ugly looking plastic. They're not really that ugly. You could zhuzh them up with paint and use them fine and make them work for you, but I just want sticks on mine. So the one that has the hat is going to be our top snowman. So I'm just going to cut his hanger right off of his hat there. So he's going to be on the top. We're going to stack our snowman so that they are climbing up on top of each other, and they are going to be reaching up and putting the star on the top of this tree. So they're going to have, and this is going to be our star. So this guy on top is going to have to be reaching our star. So let me measure my stick. So I think I can cut this stick. I'm going to use these dog clippers from the Dollar Tree. They cut sticks awesome. So I'm going to stick that cut that right in half. And the first, let's put our star. Let's glue our star on top of the tree so we don't have to worry about that. So that's going to be here. Hold that down. And then I want my snowman to have arms that are holding my star. I can hold it. I just use the hot glue gun. I'm going to put this one on this side, the cool temp, and try to grab that one instead. Stand up. Okay, so I'm going to put a stick from my snowman's arms here. So he's already got holes, so I'm going to try to stick this one right in where the hole was. Give it a little tiny bit of glue in case this gets knocked around, getting put away for Christmas or something, you know, put away for the year. And then we want him to be touching, oh, don't grab that one, the star. That's how we're going to decide on our, this one doesn't want to stand up. That's what we're going to decide, how we're going to decide on our order here. And so he's going to have another stick, and that one's just going to be glued to his side over here. And then we have to glue him down to our board. I'm going to flip my board for a moment so I can see where he's touching on this side. And give it a bunch of glue. right there and under his head. He's so cute. They really are cute little snowmen. As soon as I saw them, I knew I wanted to do this. Okay, so there's our first snowman, and actually he's our last, but we're doing it in a different order. Now I want this guy to be holding the next guy up. So he needs his arms to go from here to his shoulder. So we got to cut this stick again. Oops. Approximately right there. So now we need to glue. Gotta go back this way. Let's see, this guy has to, hold on here, get the cobwebbies before we glue more. This guy has to hold him, so he needs his arm like right about there. So we're just going to put some glue on his arm and glue him right down. Just gluing his arm on. And then we're going to glue that arm right up here to the snowman. They're hot. Hot, hot, hot. This is going to be so cute, you guys. I am already loving these snowmen. I first of all love snowmen. They're my favorite thing. And I have a snowman collection. Now, I have stopped collecting snowmen because I have a tiny house and I just don't have room, you know. I love to create, but I don't have room for all of the things. Now, this guy needs another arm, so let's give him another arm holding this guy up still. So right about here will be good. And we are just going to glue that the same way, holding, so you can kind of see where their little arms were before. So I'm just using that as a good place to go. And I'm just going to hold this one still for a minute. But I love creating, and I just can't keep it all. And I'm just not a salesperson. Everybody's like, sell it. I just am not good at that either. Not good at that. You have to have a lot of confidence in your crafts to sell them, I think. And I don't always have a lot of confidence in them. It's just the way it is. You know, famous painters were the same way. They, you know, they didn't love their art. They created to get expression. They painted to express their thoughts and feelings and all those things, but they didn't always love their art. All right, now we need this guy. Actually, let's glue our snowman down here so he doesn't go anywhere before we put our next guy on. And then this guy's going to be here. You know what? He's got a little red left over from his hat. Wonder if we can get a little bit of white, a little bit of Waverly chalk paint to cover that before we add him real quick. See how he's got a little red dye? I'm just going to dab him so we don't see that. All gone. Never know it was there now. Whoops. I love their smiling faces. That's what I was going to tell you. I love snowmen because you can make your snowmen have so many different little personalities just according to their faces, you know. And you can change their whole appearance by the hat or a scarf or whatever. All right, that's probably not all dry, but that's okay. So now we're going to put this guy. Let's do touching heads. Oh, there we go with the hot glue gun again. Wrong one, Jill. And this one is going to be going this way. And he needs arms holding the one above him. And while we're here, I'm going to glue his bottom down good. And then we got to get some sticks for him. So let's cut this stick right in half. Need to trim it up just a bit more. And we will glue it onto his little arm socket. And then we will put a little bit of glue here for the arm holding. And one more arm on here. And we'll put this one right here. Up. There we go. Hot. I wish they would invent rubber gloves with the finger protector. You know what I mean? So you could just slip on a pair of gloves. You know how they have those for like deli workers? You don't want to cut sharp knives through your skin, so they give you these really cool gloves. All right, you guys, we're not done, but let me give you a little peek after I get all these cobwebbies off. Wish that would stand. Oh my gosh, I gotta take a peek first. Oh, he's so cute. All right, so here's our snowmen holding each other up. How cute is that? Putting the star on top of the tree. And now let's cover up our white Waverly paint before we have spillage here. Now we're just going to put some of these snowballs down. Let me wash my... First, let me get a paper towel here. I just got white paint all over me. But you know what? It's dry, so I'm just going to wash my hands because we're almost done. So now I'm going to add some of these to, let's put our paintbrush in water, to the mostly the bottom, but I'm going to put a couple at the top here as well. But I want some of these big ones here down near the tree. And I'm just going to hold them in my hand, give them a little bit of glue, and add it right down to my, and make it look like these are a pile of snowballs down here, or a little snowbank. Really, so cute. I'm just adding them on, no real rhyme or reason. I'm sticking them actually wherever they kind of fall. Be fine with me, because they're already on snow. Our furry snow. Let's put some on this side of our snowman. Our snowmen, our snow gentlemen. This is fun, easy peasy, just throwing some snowballs down. Putting some under our snow guys. These would also be cute bubbles for like a bubble bath. Put a couple more down, and then I'm going to actually put a couple in the air. And I did not get these in the Christmas section. I got these in the party section if you're looking for them. They have them in Christmas in silver, gold, and white. I just wanted all white, so I found mine in the party section. My fan, my ceiling fan, is blowing them all around. Alright, here's one more. Let's do this one. Yeah, I gotta put a couple more. I just don't like it one layer here. Put a couple more. Ow! Hot, hot, hot. That way it looks fuller. Alright, let me give you guys a quick look. And we're gonna put a couple more up on the top. Cute, right? Alright, now let's take the little ones and start putting a few here, there, and everywhere. I really don't want the big ones. I want little flakes. Oh my god, this is going to be a mess. But it's a fun mess. I hope you guys are loving this craft as much as I am. This is a great time for you to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. Because you know it really helps my channel grow. And I did want to mention that I do Saturday Night Lives on Facebook. So if you are not already hooked up with me over in Facebook world, it's the same spelling, Angel, A-N-J-I-L-L, Creations, over there. And we have a lot of fun over there on Saturday night. We have a lot of fun everywhere, but we are live over there on Saturday nights doing a craft. So join us, 7 o'clock. So I'm actually in two places at one time. On Saturday nights, I'm live on Facebook, but I also have a YouTube craft up at 7 p.m. also. I'm going to put some of this snow on this tree because it would be snowing on the tree as well. They're blowing around with the ceiling fan here. Alright, let me get all these cobwebbies off of here. And then we're going to put a ribbon hanger in here. I think we're going to add a bead or two also. You know what? I got to give this a look-see and see if I need any more snow. I need one more right here. Maybe one on our star. Okay. So let's pick these up and put them back in here. Oh, they're kind of, what's the word? You need a fabric softener sheet when working with these because they're staticky. I usually keep fabric softener sheets down here too for stuff like that. Alright, so let's just give these a little clip so they don't escape us while we finish crafting. And I am just going to take some beads. These are from Walmart, last year's Christmas garland, and I'm just going to take a leftover, boy, I don't remember. I think this was from the gift bag that we lit up behind. So I'm just going to take a couple of beads and put them on here, and then we're just going to add the toggles right. Oh, we do have to make a little hole in our fabric that I didn't. So we'll do red, white, red and white. Oh no, we want to do that reversed on the other side, so reverse it. So 2 whites and a red that way. I want a red and a white and a red and a white on each side. Alright, so now I'm just going to take, I have an ice pick, I'm just going to take that and pop that right through my holes here at the top. It goes right through that netting. I'm just going to stick my toggle through. Oops. Out the back. Do the same with the other side. Separate our beads so we have red and white on each side, and look at that. Is that adorable or what? There's our top. Here's our snowmen holding each other up to put the tree up, the star. Isn't this adorable? I love it. I hope you can see the whole entire thing. This is such a cute craft. You can do this easy. Just, you know, you saw me do it right here in front of you in what? 20 something minutes. Great little craft to do. All Dollar Tree supplies, right? Yep. Except for the sticks that I got from New Hampshire, but you can get those in your yard. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching and joining me today. Sorry about the trimmetry. We lost a little footage at the very end here, but it is all lit up and adorable, and I just love it. So, alright everybody, until we see each other again, be good and do good. Bye now.